What will you do with Jesus Christ? This is the most important question that you and I will ever answer. Regardless of your view of Jesus Christ, it must be acknowledged that there is no one like him in human history. He has affected civilization both on a national and personal level like no other person. There is an abundance of historical evidence that provides us with a description of who Jesus is and what he has done for humanity. First, Jesus is a man of history. The New Testament documents were all written in the first century between 25 to 50 years after the gospel events. They provide us with foundational primary eyewitness testimony regarding Jesus' life and ministry. These documents are trustworthy and reliable historical records. There are also other first century historical sources that provide confirmation regarding details recorded in the New Testament. First century based information from Jewish religious materials such as the Babylonian Talmud and the first century Jewish historian Josephus refer to Jesus and other individuals and events recorded in the New Testament. First century secular historians such as Cornelius Tacitus, Suetonius, Pliny the Younger, and others refer to Jesus and his followers. There are late 1st and early 2nd century church leaders, many of whom had contact with Jesus' disciples. Men like Papias, Polycarp, Ignatius, and Clement of Rome. These men provide a direct link back to the early disciples of Jesus and provide for us a secondary confirmation of the details recorded in the New Testament. Jesus clearly is a man of history. He lived among us. Second, Jesus is the man of heaven. Jesus is more than a mere man. Here is what he said and did. Number one, Jesus claimed that his words would never pass away. What mere man could claim that? No one has ever spoken words like Jesus Christ of Nazareth. His words have had the greatest impact of any person in all of human history. Number two, Jesus Christ claimed to be without sin or human failure. Number three, Jesus claimed to be one with God the Father, and to see him, Jesus, was to see God. 4. Jesus was worshipped by men, and he received their worship. Number 5, Jesus said that he was to be honored in the same manner as God. 6. Jesus claimed that he was to be the judge of all men. 7. Jesus predicted his death, that it was not by means of human intervention, but that he would freely lay down his life and take it back again by the resurrection. 8. Jesus claimed that his death was to be for the ransom to secure the release from sin for all people. He came to seek and save that which was lost. 9. Jesus claimed to be the giver of life by his resurrection from the dead. No one can come to know God and have eternal life except through him. If what Jesus says is true and he is who he claims to be, it changes everything. If Jesus is God, then who he is and what he says is of great and primary importance.